Hello and welcome to another misadventure with the Ramseys.
Happy New Year's. It is January 1st, 2022. Let's tell you how our New Year's Eve went.
We had a couple bumps in the road. We noticed that after Florida, we had a good chance of getting 12 states. Now, 12 states in 12 months was a pretty cool deal. It's a little badge of honor for us.
I mean, we're just weekend warriors. We're not full-timers, but to be able to say that we hit 12 states in our first year of our camper, that's a pretty big deal.
We wanted to make sure that happened. So we saw a really great campground in Delaware that fit our needs. It was not too far away, and it tailored to our newest toy.
Our electric bikes, so we could throw the electric bikes in the truck and take them and explore a state park with our electric bikes, which is something I've wanting to do now that we have the electric bikes. Lum's Pond State Park, pretty cool. They had a couple of trails, one in particular that was supposed to go around the edges of the state park, so you basically could loop the state park.
It's an 8-mile trail. We have done 8 miles around here. It's nice and level around here.
Yeah, the rail trail around here, we've kind of gotten spoiled by it because reality hit.
This is not the same kind of trail in Lum's Pond.
No. Muddy.
Rocks, twigs, slick. It was inclines and ruts. Not ideal for our bikes. We did not know that though, and of course, as we are, we tried anyway.
We tried anyway. And we made it about 1.5 miles through all this mud and leaves and all this slick stuff, and I hit a slick spot in the mud and I fishtailed, and so I instantly put my feet down to get myself out of the skid. I came up out of my shoe and put my foot right down in mud.
I saw part of this in the mirror on the bike, so I turned around immediately and tried to help her out, check on her.
And I was fine, other than the fact that I had a muddy sock, and at this point I was just done. This was not working out the way we wanted it to. I said, I'm done, let's turn around.
It was very stressful for both of us.
Yeah, and so we had to go back across some of the muddier parts, and yay, hooray. We're almost to the campground when I hit another patch, and this is the time I laid the bike down. And it was okay, except for I am sprawled out on the grass, and I scared him to death.
I was terrified. I thought she was done. I thought I broke my wife. I turned around immediately, very, very tense, very stressed out. Turns out she was on the floor laughing.
I was laughing because it was just, at this point, it was just ridiculous. It just was not working out, and you just kind of have to laugh at things like that. And all I have to say is I've got a couple of bruises on my legs. It really was not a big deal at all.
It was for me.
Yeah, so I did kind of mess up my bike a little bit. He had to do some repairs.
I was tense, so I took some time to fix some of the spokes. She had, the wheel had popped out. There was dirt and grime and twigs in her gears. So I took some time to methodically remove that. But I still wasn't able to calm down. I think my back was still very, very tense because the next day I woke up unable to move. I could not.
New Year's Eve, he wakes up and that's it. We're kind of done at this point, both of us. And our plan had been to stay New Year's Eve and camp New Year's Eve, which sounded really awesome, but sometimes life throws you a curveball and it's all about how you hit it, and we headed right out. We just went ahead and said, let's go home. He's not doing so well.
I couldn't move.
Yeah. So we came on home, but we did get that one night in Delaware, so it does count. First state, 12th state, as I like to say.
We had a goal, and we met the goal.
Let's not pay attention to the fact of how long we were actually in the state of Delaware.
It's a night. It counts.
It counts. It counts. That's our rules. But let's talk a little bit about the rest of 2021 for us, because it honestly was not a bad year. We picked up the camper January 15th of 2021. We're weekend warriors. We get out when we can get leave from work, and we haven't done too bad, I don't think.
So 12 states, 12 months.
8,500 miles, give or take-ish.
And the big one.
42 nights stayed in our camper.
That's awesome.
Which is a great stat. We had done some research before we bought the camper and found out, what was the stat again? It was
24 days. If you can make 24 days, you're pretty good, and your investment is not going to go to waste.
And so we set the original goal at 24 and realized about halfway through the summer we were going to crush that goal, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to 2022 and exploring more in the camper, riding our electric bikes more. We have learned that mud is a no-go for these bikes, but I'm excited to explore more with the camper, learn more about how to do all this, and learn more about the electric bike. And
so we challenge you to set a New Year's resolution goal this year of something that's pretty ambitious, because it was hard and we're bumpy, but it's worth it.
It is worth it. So Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Join in for more adventures in 2022.